Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm the star of the show.
Yes, and this is Jake Reads Your Comments number...
Oh, fuck. Pretty pillows.
Pretty
We got
pillows?
pretty pillows.
Okay.
Boy panties.
Pretty pillows. Today, we're gonna read more of your comments and comment back with their voices. Is that the best way I could have put it? Probably not. Here we are, let's go. First, from our official Discord, link in the description, SWATCat says, "Hey, at Hugo, which of you is the voice of Harold Penisman?"
Why didn't you do it in the Harold Penisman voice?
Oh, because I'm not the voice of Harold Penisman.
Oh, that's right. It's me.
Yeah.
Harold Penisman.
It's changed a little bit.
How is it? It was like 3 years ago, but for the record, Harold Penisman will be making a return appearance once we get to $1,500 on our Patreon,
Oh, yeah,
which is
that's one of our
close.
Huh.
It's actually not too far off. In fact, if roughly like 120 of you or so gave $1, we would have that shortly.
Oh, but then we gotta actually make the show.
Yeah. So the show would be Harold Penisman and his talk show. Basically, think Conan O'Brien, where he'd have a guest on, and they'd talk, and it'd be fun.
So Space Ghost.
Space Ghost, coast to coast. It'd have a very similar art style as well, and animation. So if you want to see Harold Penisman talk about his tiny guns and slightly smaller guns with his trusty co-host, Eye Patch Grandpa, played by the veritable Hugo. And,
I'm veritable.
Patreon.com/TBR.
Second comment. Big Boss, has D&D led you to follow the Dark Lord, or do you still both hold to your atheism?
So if you guys aren't aware, I'm running a campaign with Hugo, his girlfriend, my girlfriend, and a couple more of our friends. Their names are Richie and Alex. And it's been a lot of fucking fun. So much fun that, yes, we have officially been recruited by the Dark Lord himself, Gary Gygax.
Yeah,
Who is, if you don't know, he invented D&D.
I'm getting too much into this, and I need an excuse to show this to people.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I'm gonna end up
Okay.
filling this up. So what I'm doing for D&D is I'm keeping a journal in character of my character, which is the Professor, who is a bard.
Yeah.
And this is just the journal, and is
It's a nice ass journal. For the record, like, this isn't really that extravagant, because like I make props for the party, so this kind of thing from the very first thing, like session has been, we're ratcheting it up quite a bit. I've been painting minis. My girlfriend paints minis as well.
There's when we met our gigantic Kriega is his name.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Is it going to focus? My character is a very bad artist. So am I.
So it's been a lot of fun. We actually have character art. Here it is, right there. That's the party in question. I'm everybody that's not in that picture, which is sad for me. But they're doing really great. Three of you have never played any form of tabletop RPG.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, that's not true. No, wait. Alex had played Pathfinder for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So he knew a little bit about it. But yeah, so got some noobs. Got a couple people that have played a little bit. It's been a really good time. And so if you'd like to hear more about our D&D, subscribe over to Unpopular Culture, where we discuss that from time to time. I did a live stream with the lady friend just before we started, so it's about a month old, where we were showing off the minis we bought and what we planned on doing with them. And then Hugo and I will probably end up talking about sessions over time and maybe some game theory and stuff as we get into it, because I love that conversation, because you can run D&D however the fuck you want, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. SCJ says, what is the most trivial thing that annoys, angers, irritates you the most?
I love this question because both of us have irrational hatred sometimes.
Okay.
I think the most trivial thing that angers me, like the crime does not fit the punishment I wish I could incur, it's when people have like a spitty sort of speech impediment. I just fucking want to write you off as a human being and throw you into a volcano.
It's terrible.
I know. I can't stand it. It just, like, or people that have, like, it sounds like they always have, like, phlegm in their throat. Like, I cannot do it. And it's not their fault. it's me, so I don't ever like I've never taken it out on anybody, but I can't.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel better about mine now. People who aren't self-aware, like when they're like in public and they're in people's way, at least that's partially their fault. Yours is totally
yours is definitely kids in a movie theater.
Oh, fuck kids in movie theaters. Fuck your kids in a movie theater.
Even if they don't even talk, you kind of get mad at it.
I don't like them around. The possibility that your kid could... If your kid is too young for me telling them to shut up means anything to them, they are not allowed in a movie theater. That's not a law or anything. It's not even a rule most theaters have. That's a decree by me. If you care about my well-being at all, you will keep your children... and your children's children, and your children's children's children away from all the movie theaters.
That pretty much only great-great-grandparents are allowed at the movie theater nearby you.
Yes.
So I guess if Hugo and I are ever at a theater and you have a kid with a speech impediment, he's probably not going to have a good time.
Especially if he's in my fucking way. That kid's going to get...
I'll
just kill that kid.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I'll help him hide the body. Cause actually, I won't. Fuck it. We will display his body. Right there. That's where these came from. Oh, well, I haven't. This is the most I've ever touched them. It's usually been with like fingertips. Oh no. Okay, all right. These aren't okay. I was gonna give up after that try, but nope. They're back. Don't.
Oh, copy. Dear Hugo and Jake, what's your opinion on Coke Zero? I've always preferred it. It was slightly less sweet as compared to regular Diet Coke, and I'm vastly disappointed by Coca-Cola's new and improved Coke Zero formula, which frankly tastes like dirt.
We have strong opinions on this. Both of us are diet soda drinkers, and not like an addiction, but neither of us like regular soda.
I like it. I just like not being fat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't prefer regular soda, and he was a bigger Coke Zero drinker than I was, but I appreciate Coke Zero in its old form. The new stuff,
I understand what they're going for. The taste itself is closer to normal Coke.
It starts like, oh, that's a Coke.
But there's almost no fizz in it whatsoever. It tastes like a flat Coke.
And the end is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the dirt thing. It's like aspartame and like Diet Coke has that sort of bitter thing, but it's not like bad. This is bad. I don't know what they put in it, but
yeah. The funny thing is,
good.
I've had the fountain variant where if you know the fountain drinks, you can
like the blade sort of machines that you can pick all the different.
You can tweak how fizzy it is or whatever. And they tend to be jacked up more than what you have in the cans.
Sure.
Actually, not too bad when it's fizzy enough. Then it doesn't taste flat. It tastes kind of like a regular Coke. It's fine. But I'm not buying Coke Zero in the cans anymore. No. I've switched to Pepsi 0 calorie, whatever the fuck their thing is.
It used to be Pepsi Max.
Yeah. Now it's just like Pepsi Zero. All the rebranding. I'm so sick of... by the way, I'm so sick of ads and shit. Coke is the worst with this. Coke seems to think they're a member of your fucking family. And think they can emotionally manipulate you.
Campbell's used to be like that too back in the 90s. You remember that shit?
It's such horse shit. Yeah. Like, you're a fucking thing I buy with money because I maybe want it or have to for sustenance if it's like something you actually need.
Right.
You're a fucking corporation! Stop trying to emotionally manipulate me into buying your crap!
That's why I appreciate, like, Dollar Shave Club ads or something like that, where they're just like, these are cheap. You want the thing? And it's funny, it's got jokes in it, and then they're like, yeah, we're better than the other guys, but like, try it out.
I like an ad that says, yeah, it's an ad, but here's why you should buy it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't try and fucking manipulate me like I'm a goddamn retard. I'm not.
Right. You remember Coke with your dead grandma? This will bring the memories of dead grandma back. Like she's sitting there with you, if only for the length of the cola.
There was literally one I saw at the movie theater like last year, and it was... like these two people on a first date, but like it had nothing to do with the product of Coke. Yeah. It was just a little short film basically about like, oh, you remember your first dates in high school and how they're awkward?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how you maybe were drinking a Coke during that? Drink Coke!
There was a gum commercial like that too for, was it Double Mint or something? It was, no, was it Juicy Fruit? The girl asked for some gum and he offered her gum, and then that was the moment. And then later on they have gum in the car, and then they kiss, and then they have, gum like before a big like speech or something, and
Like-
then they're old and they're eating gum together. It's like,
It's
do you
sick.
think that my entire like without juicy fruit, interpersonal relationships are out the window for me? There's no option.
It's this weird conflation of like emotional needs with their products, and it's disgusting, and it really it's gross. There's a reason
Yeah.
I don't have cable.
Right.
There's a reason I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, by the way, please subscribe to TBR so you can relive the memories of before you and your father became estranged. Jesus Christ.
yes. Spooky boy, dear Hugo and Jake, who has the most luscious lips, Steve Shives or Paul Joseph Watson?
This is a tough one for me. Steve Shives, former friend of the show. I don't think he likes us anymore. That's fine. But boy, does he have luscious lips. Good beard, too. Can we give Steve credit where it's due? Beard and lip game on point.
Okay.
Right? It almost looks like a Russian mobster, how close it is to the mouth. It frames the pucker, right? And as you can see, I mean, he's just, that's the Shives. That's the Shives look. It almost looks like he like roughs his lips up so they're nice and pink and red before he gets on screen. And then there's Paul Joseph Watson, who looks like his agoraphobia set in way too hard that day. And the 5 o'clock shadow is more like a 7 o'clock. But again, he's got DSLs, my dude. It's dick sucking lips.
I know what that means.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I was shaking my head to.
All right, if you had to make out with one of them, which is what this really comes down to. Well, no, not make out. Plan a nice smooch, because I don't know what their tongues are like. I don't know what the tongue landscape is. Paul Joseph Watson smokes. And Steve Shives it probably tastes like his wife's asshole, but he's a giving lover. I don't actually I feel like he kisses her ass a lot. Anyways, who do you vote for? Who do you vote for? If you had to plant one on either of them.
I abstain from this part of the video.
Here comes all the edge boys.
I'm a conscientious objector.
I'm going with Steve.
Okay.
I'm just saying. No one who's been that close to Alex Jones deserves these luscious lips.
Okay.
I have the second best teeth in the game and the third best lips. 14th best tits. You have the best teeth. Tooth? You have the best absent tooth.
I have the best tooth. It's just
you have the
not
best
there.
single tooth.
It's out there somewhere. It's magnificent. A Cosme Mate says, I'll sell one eye for $1 million all day, every day. I can survive with one eye, and I can buy me a golden eye patch.
This is from the excerpt review. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, some people would definitely sell their eyeball for $1 million, right?
Yeah.
That's not a very good argument to make someone off themselves. But this got me thinking, what is the most expensive body part to purchase from you? Most people would think dick, but I feel like I could live without my dick more than I could live without, like, say, my neck.
Hands.
Hands. Both my hands, yeah.
Hands would be just super annoying. That would cost at least $5 million.
$5 million for these hands, but then we could get some pretty cool robot hands.
I'm assuming some of this money is going into a bank account to accrue interest so that someday I can get sweet robot hands.
How about this? $5 million plus the cost of sweet robot hands.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'm kind of down with that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely, but we're going to do it like LASIK surgery where it's like lop my left hand off first. Try out the robot hand for 2.5 mil plus the cost of the left robot hand, right? And then we wait that out. And then, because have you ever had, like, think of phantom limb syndrome, right?
Yeah.
You still get sensation, but you can't, like, what if your hand starts itching, but it's gone? Do you want to go through that at the same time?
If you itch the phantom limb, it makes the itch go away.
I can't imagine it would.
It does. It's true.
I feel like it would not work for me.
Well, then you're probably not going to get the phantom limb syndrome in the first place.
You think so?
If you think you're so immune to...
No, I don't think I'm so immune. I think I would succumb to phantom limb syndrome and then be like, this isn't going to work, and talk myself out of the solution. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I would do.
So both of us have itchy Phantom ghost hands.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Then I gotta come on the show and say, I hope ghosts are real. One of you please come scratch my hands. Blue Bomber 28. So are you guys going to stay with a single mic? I wasn't sure why I didn't care for the new setup at first, but I think it's because of the echo and sharing a mic.
There's a little bit of an echo. The first time we did it, there was definitely more of an echo than there is now. We've adjusted a little bit. Plus, it's a little softer in here than it was. But yes, we are actually not going to keep the single mic for a super long time. I think we want better camera first. Because the audio is fine.
It's
annoying. Not great.
I get it.
It's not great, but it's fine. So we're probably gonna have camera. I would like a shotgun mic and 2 lapels.
Yeah.
But if not, a boom that just hangs from the ceiling that I'll install a bracket for. Because we need, and I'm gonna have to have. You can't see this, but the wires go back and then over to my PC that's on this wall instead of having a unit right here, which we are going to have. And then we'll have better lighting. Probably these are on tripods right now. We'll have them up in the corners of the room to kind of give it a little bit better. We're gonna get a cork board up here that'll bring up in a second on the next question, and then yeah. So over time, this will tidy up and be just a real professional. Be better than your local news. Have you seen the Building Our Local News is film?
Yeah,
It's garbage.
Spooky Hoss. This is from Twitter. Daddies, please love me, and it's a picture of the album cover for Scarecrow in a Cucumber Field, the second Sex Abacus album, which is our fake band.
Well, we'll just show it on the screen. Yeah,
editing.
Yeah,
magic.
Yep. Post production. Yeah. So Scarecumber in a Q scare field is what I was gonna say.
That's almost a better title.
Oh, God. Scarecrow in a Cucumber Field was a Bible verse from the last Bible study. If you haven't seen it, go check it out because it was a fun episode. I love this art so much. I think I'm going to print it out. It's going to be one of our first things that go on. We're going to get a big cork board to fill up the background here, and we're going to put fan art and other stuff up on it.
Okay.
So anytime we do the live streams, if you guys want to send it to our P.O. Box, which is on the screen right now, if it's fan art and stuff, or fan pictures, fan letters even, if they don't have sensitive information on them, of course, going up on the corkboard, and we'll just continually fill that up. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. Have a little collage of you guys behind us at all times, which would be, I don't know. I think it'll solve a problem of deciding what to put behind us. But also, I think it's just fun for you guys to have some sort of, I don't know, see your shit on screen. Yeah. So yeah, if you are an artist of any kind, go ahead and draw whatever the fuck you want, and if it's cool, put it up.
Sounds good. So is that it?
That is it.
That's it for this episode.
Hey, whoa.
You know, it's
drunk?
Yeah. Between takes, yeah. You can always follow us on Twitter at Bible Reloaded for that guy.
You can follow Hugo at Hugo Reloaded. And you can also subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get all of this. Stay tuned because at the beginning of November or the end of this month, we're doing another unboxing from the P.O. Box. So if you guys want to send in, again, got plenty of time to do it, a week or two, before we go harvest from there. And we will open everything sent to us on the live stream. If you haven't seen those yet, they've been a lot of fun so far. So definitely do that. It's probably one of my favorite things we've been doing. And then very soon, I'd really like to have some guests on.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to suggest any guests, because now we're in a stable spot, go ahead and go down in the description, or the description. We do the description. You do the comments. Go down to the comments and suggest people that you want to see back on or on for the first time. Preferably if they're YouTubers, links to their channels or Twitters or somewhere to get a hold of them, of course, so I can check out their work and
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
So that's it. Until next time, I'm Hugo.
I'm Jake, and make sure to, if you want to do the Patreon thing, we also do a Patreon live show this Saturday. This is the Saturday right after this was uploaded, so look at the date to make sure. And you can be part of it. Until next time, I'm Hugo. You want me to move so you can take a nap?
Yeah.
All right.
That was Jake.
I'm Jake. He's gonna take a nap.
I saw his butt.
Did my butt pop out?
Yeah.
Basketball shorts are bad for not showing your butt. Good night, sleepy boy. Move that camera manually. He's just so adorable.